Today we are reading Bear and Bird, The Stick and Other Stories. The Picnic and Other Stories. Silly me. Chapter 2, The Picnic. Bear and Bird were finally off on their picnic. Have you used the bathroom, said Bird. Yes, said Bear. Bear had not used the bathroom. Did you pack the music player, said Bird. Yes, said Bear. Bear had not packed the music player. And the lawn chairs, said Bird. Yes, said Bear. No lawn chairs either. And most importantly, have you packed the picnic, said Bird. There was a bit of a pause before Bear said yes. I've packed the picnic. Yes, I packed the picnic. Bear had not packed the picnic. Great, said Bird. What a wonderful picnic we're going to have, said Bear. Bird would not be happy Bird would not be at all happy if she knew that Bear had forgotten all of the picnic stuff. So instead, it was better to say that he had them. That way, Bird would be happy. Bear preferred to make Bird happy. Shall we put the music player on while we walk, said Bird. Yes, said Bear. We could do that, but said Bird. But why don't we sing a song instead? Let's sing the wobble song, said Bear. Bird loved the wobble song, and so they sang the wobble song, and Bird was very happy. The wobble song. You gotta wobble, wobble, wobble like a bubble, bubble, bubble. If you wiggle, 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 there'll be trouble, trouble, trouble. Time for a rest, said Bird. Where shall we put the lawn chairs? Lawn chairs, said Bear. We could sit on the lawn chairs. There is a swing over on that tree. Let's sit on that instead, said Bear. And Bear looked at Bear. Then she looked at Bear's backpack. Good idea, said Bird. What a great day it has been so far. Bear knew that it was nearly time for the picnic. The picnic that he hadn't packed. Right then, said Bird. Picnic time. Bear pretended he hadn't heard picnic time, said Bear. Right then, said Bird. Picnic time. Bear pretended he hadn't. Picnic time, said Bird. A little louder. Yes, the picnic. We could eat the picnic that I have most definitely packed. But, said Bird. There was a long pause. But I think you once in nature is to be nibbled. Nature is to be nibbled. I did, said Bird. Yes, you're very wise. So here, taste this. Bear handed Bird a leaf. Bird looked at Bear. Then she looked at the backpack, then the leaf. Bird took a bite and began to chew. Everything was resting on this leaf. This randomly plucked leaf. This slightly soggy leaf. Bird stopped chewing. Then she chewed a bit more. Bear, said Bird. Yes, said Bear. It's delicious, said Bird. Bear could breathe again. Yes, said Bear. I know. Bear and Bird spent the afternoon eating leaves. I had a really wonderful day, said Bird. But, said Bear, clutching the empty backpack. But it's time to go back now, said Bird. Bear would not be at all happy if he knew that Bird knew that he had forgotten all of the picnic things. So instead, it was better to say nothing. That way, Bear would be happy. Bird preferred to make Bear happy. And so they both went back to Bird's house. And Bear headed straight for the bathroom. He was absolutely bursting.